Devin the Dream Haney Regis Prograis. I love this fight. Let's check out this intro real quick.
Another victim, another body. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep stressing this over and over, bro. I'm gonna hurt you. Really, you're a little boy to me. Fuck boxing. This gonna be a massacre.
So first things first, this is gonna be an early preview for this fight. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. In this video, early preview, Regis Prograis, Devin Haney. Let's go. Now, the first thing I want to say is shout out to DAZN. And I've never said that before. I don't think I've ever shouted out DAZN. But if you go over social media, Devin Haney or Regis Prograis, obviously there was a press conference yesterday, and the short clip of the promo video that I played for you, DAZN is doing a much better job trying to elevate these fights, because this is a great fight at 140 pounds for the WBC strap that's currently in possession of Regis Prograis. For whatever reason or another, even when they have fights that you might actually want to watch, DAZN won't promote, but they're starting off with the right foot, especially with that promo video that dropped actually like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. The press conference, I don't know if I would call it entertaining. Cass was talking shit. That's not unusual, but they're doing a better job trying to elevate this fight, this championship bout between Devin Haney, coming up from 135 pounds to 140 pounds, taking on Regis Prograis, who won the strap by taking out Zepeda. Now, the early preview to this fight, I want to start with Devin Haney. If you guys are not paying attention to the sport of boxing, Devin Haney is doing the work that is necessary to establish himself as one of the best fighters on the planet Earth today. He has a tremendous skill set, we know, but one of the things that I really want to highlight is this. He's fighting guys, like real guys, guys that could beat him, name known guys. So if you go down the list here, Jorge Linares, great fight. That's one of my favorite fights for Devin Haney, because in that fight, check out the highlights. I'm going to put a little highlight together for this bout. You get to see all the best parts of Devin Haney. And yes, he did get hurt in this bout, worse than he's ever been hurt before in his career. But you get to see how special he is offensively. Lightning fast jab, footwork, the ability to mix it up, combination punching. And he is a fast-handed fighter. He has good hand speed. And he put everything on display there. But he fought Linares, Joseph Jojo Diaz. Obviously, we know George Kambosos twice in Australia. That's when he went out there, became undisputed. You know, obviously he came home, went back to Australia, did it again, beat George Kambosos in a different way, and some would say even a more convincing way. Then the Vasily Lomachenko fight, which I'll talk a little bit more about as we move on, and now he's scheduled to fight Regis Prograis. For young up-and-coming fighters like like Devin Haney, this is really what you want to see. You want to see guys who are top-tier talents, who are champions, fighting the best guys available and doing the fights that make sense. Now, honestly, I know there was a lot of shit talking back and forth between Shakur Stevenson as well as Gervonta Tank Davis, and I want to see those fights. I don't know how likely they are. I think there's probably some consent. Actually, I'm not even going to say that. Those fights need to happen. Will they happen? I'm not sure. Devin Haney and his team says they can go back down to 35. Devin Haney looks like a big dude for 40. He looked very full up, at the press conference, and 35, in my opinion, for Devin Haney right now is a stretch. But he's fighting the guys that he needs to be fighting, that are available and willing to get in there with him. Regis Prograis is a great fight, and 140 is a great division for Devin Haney. Can he make 35 again? Who knows? Moving over to Regis Prograis, really, it's a lot of the same for him. If you really think about it, he faced off against Josh Taylor for 3 belts: IBF, WBA, WBC. Lost that bout close, lumped up Josh Taylor's eye, all crazy. Since then, 4 stoppages in a row until he fought Zarilla, and that was a compelling fight, and we'll get into that more. Obviously, now we know he's scheduled to fight Devin the Dream Haney. What do we know about Regis Prograis? Vicious puncher. He can maim you or knock you out. So he has that combination, that blend of heavy-handedness that puts damage on the opposition, or he can just get you straight up out of there and knock you out brutally. Thinking about this fight from this perspective, the last time we saw Regis Prograis, I don't think it was his best performance. When he fought the Zarilla, the last time we saw Regis Prograis, I don't think it was his best outing. Rounds 1 and 3 looked compelling. He looked explosive. He looked fast. And it looked like it may even be a quick night for him. The rounds after that stretched on. There was a lot of dead space in that fight. Probably not the most aesthetically pleasing fight to watch. Some say that maybe even Regis should have lost that bout based on how it looked. Zarilla really came in really trying to figure out a way to steal victories, waste a lot of time, and then eat up like the last 10 to 15 seconds of the bout, or excuse me, of the round, and rack up points like that. He retains his title, wins on the cards, doesn't look that great. Devin the Dream Haney, his last bout was against Vasil Lomachenko. I predicted Lomachenko would win that bout. I had Lomachenko winning that bout. Obviously, we know close bout goes to Devin Haney. He retains his undisputed status at 135 pounds. So I bring this up because you have two fighters who have question marks coming out of their previous bouts. It's another reason why I feel like this bout is compelling. From an X's and O boxing perspective, you guys know I'm going to do a separate video and break this fight all the way down. But what I would say is this. Some of the key takeaways when I think about Regis Prograis versus Zarilla, if you can't figure out a way to work past the jab, you're probably not going to beat Devin Haney. That's just facts. He's one of the best. He's a top 3 jab in boxing today right now. And if you're Devin Haney, you have to figure out a way to not get hit with that big power. You've struggled with that. Jojo Diaz was able to land on you pretty convincingly. Obviously, we know Linares did his thing. Lomachenko, even that's a very different style, and he doesn't carry big power. He was able to put you in precarious situations, that being Devin Haney, that you can't give to Regis Prograis. That's a different guy with different punching power. But that's just an early preview of what these guys look like. Regis Prograis and Devin Haney, they deserve a shit ton of credit because these are the fights that the sport of boxing needs. These are the fights that keep the sport of boxing alive and rolling. And these are the fights that answer questions about who we think is the best in and around certain divisions. 130, 135, 140. And the way Devin looking, he could be, he maybe compete at 147. I think he would run into problems because as of right now, he can't really get guys off of him like that. He boxes very well. He's an extremely talented boxer offensively. Defensively, there's some things he can shore up there, but Devin Haney is a talent. You think about Regis Prograis, rugged, awkward style, known for punching and brawling, has since reverted to being a more patient fighter, utilizing the jab, setting the power a little bit better, and cleaning up his footwork. How do you guys think this fight plays out? I'm excited. The full breakdown, jabs, power, footwork, all that shit is coming soon. And it's going to be a little longer video, I'm just showing you right now, because this is a compelling fight, in my opinion, that could really go either way. That's what makes it a great fight. Shout out to Devin Haney. Shout out to Regis Prograis. Shout out to DAZN finally promoting a fight the way a really great fight should be promoted. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. We out.